Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Tripoli here, back with another small video. And we are starting off where we had left off last video. So basically, I capped the rally. I decided to shield. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. Too much damage. I can't heal between this one and the next one. Too much iffy. Too much damage. Say they black wing me. Too much damage. Whatever. I'm not interested in it. So I shield, whatever. And then, they said on Panic. Panic had already capped this Blooms guy, yeah? And they said, well, damn. We're going to come and we're going to try Panic with our best rally lead, CF Baskins. Which, if you guys are wondering, yes, that's Carol something Baskins from, from that one TV show everybody loves. Yeah, so basically, they're loading up on Baskins, right? He's got the general title, as you can see there. They've got more than enough fillers online. They've been filling, a couple rallies, as we've seen. We've got a couple rallies capped so far, but there's something different about Baskins. Baskins is the hardest hitting lead in the kingdom so far, right? So basically, the guy hits for about, from my knowledge, hits about 900% range, somewhere around, probably about 860% inf and like 840% cap. So this guy is a fucking monster, from what I can tell. So basically, this guy's about to be coming in on Panic. Now, normally I wouldn't be worried, but because it's Panic. He's got crazy stats. He caps everybody, and he's got a boosted comp. 14 million troops. What's gonna happen to Panic, right? Okay, well, one troops are flowing in. We don't have to wait for the counter. We just need to wait for the rally to walk so we can just bam port out of there. Well, guys, it's down to 4 seconds. There's no troops coming into his castle, so guess what? It's going to walk right away. Obviously, he already switched gear. Boom. Panic goes. But guess what, guys? Baskins walks back. Panic might not have burned, but Baskins walked back. You saw those 3 Mythic Cups. You saw the Mythic Champ piece. Yeah. Well, as you can see right there, Mr. Baskins walked back. As insane as that may seem, somebody walking back from Panic, yeah. And as you can see, there were a hell of a lot of Red Deads in that rally. It was kind of fucked, yeah. For his range to do so much on that infantry front line was definitely insane. And guess what he does after? He says, you know what, guys, look how much walk back. Fuck it, let's send another. Because he knows that with his T5 familiars and his stats, he's going to be able to keep coming at Panic, as long as the fillers are willing to keep coming and filling the rallies, that he can come at Panic. And as long as these guys are in numbers, they can keep sending like 150 to 100k each to the rally and keep coming at Panic for pretty cheap, right? So Panic says, okay, well, you know what? There's nothing to heal from that rally. I'm down a little bit of troops. Let's port out, let's port out to the corner, reassess the situation, determine if I want to take the next rally. And let's get everybody over to the corner. Let's get, full reinforcements over here. Make sure everybody else is down to reinforce, whatever. CF Baskin's loading up. And like I said before, do you know what his mindset was? It's, hey, or at least what we thought it was. Hey, if I use my T5 FAMs with what I know can walk back, if it can walk back from that comp right there, it can walk back from, the comp he is at right now. He's got less troops, therefore my, my rally can walk back. So just like I've shown before about, if you guys seen the Kystro video, where Kystro came at an infantry rain trap twice. We filled him up full range, and he hit this castle, and we wounded the back line so much so that the guy ended up shielding before we could get a third off. Well, guys, this is possibly going to be the same exact case. So as you can see, more than enough castles are filling on CF Baskins. We're figuring everything out. We're like hopping up in call and all that. We're talking about, hey, this might not be a good idea. Hey, he's probably gonna send another range rally. Well, if he sends another range rally, it's gonna hit his back line pretty hard. It's also gonna hit his front line, kind of hard, but he's really got to worry about his back line. So as you can see, 2 minutes 47 seconds. I got to get my booty over there and give him some reinforcements, of course. But guys, look at this. They start carpeting. Boom, panic ports out. But guys, what is that right there? You might ask. That's CF Baskins walking back again. So at this point, you know, Panic's down a decent amount of troops. His back line is, you know, it's not faring too well against these rallies. You know, this time CF Baskins walked back, I believe, with a little bit more troops. It's not looking too good overall. So Panic, you know, he kind of grasps the situation and says, you know what, do I really want to take another? This is hurting me. This is before KVK. Would I rather just have my troops for KVK and have a good time, or would I rather just keep losing troops here where it's going to just be a lose situation? Well, when it comes down to it, Panic makes the right decision, absolutely. You've guys seen the KVK videos. He absolutely made the right decision here, and he basically wagers, you know, for their leads. He says, hey, you know, give me a set amount of gold, and I will release the leaders. Okay, well, you know, that's over. And we go on to KVK, we zero a bunch of people, whatever. But guys, there's this guy from TFT. Now this I will only show a couple leaderless rallies. So if you want to skip on, you know, this might not be entertaining for y'all. This is just gonna be the start of the rally. So as you can see, they've got this guy, 928 million might. This guy's got an ass load of troops. So many troops, but you know, he's got his ante down. No help's given in quite a while. They're like, you know what? Let's come after him, right? So we've got a couple of different guilds. We've got Warlord who already came in there. I Am Problem who just came in there. You know, he just knocked him about 11.5 million might right there. And they're trying to find out what his front line is. This guy doesn't have the comp. He's got a lot of T1, a lot of T3. So this guy could be a pretty easy zero. But guys, we're not going to find out in this video. We're going to find out in the next video. So let's get on to those reports, guys. Greatest. Alright guys, so getting into the reports, we have CF Baskins versus O lesser than sign W start the panic. Now, as you can see, we have his 2.353 million troops. So like this isn't even like, you know, the full 2.375, which isn't all that big of a deal, right? But as you can see, 25k or almost 26k walked back from Panic's beefed up comp, right? So as you can see, you know, he took all red deads because the Hellfire skill was activated. Hell of a lot of, you know, dead troops, but a lot of it was T2, not just, you know, T4. Well, it wasn't all that big of a deal with the T4. Who really cares? It's not too much T4 to lose. But as you can see, he had a couple of T5 familiars coming in here. So we had the Savage Breath, which is the Blackwing familiar, activated. And then he had Stinging Swarm, which is the Queen Bee familiar, T5. He also had the Brutal Bunny up in there, which I'm not understanding too much why, but it was there. And so as you can see up here, so we come up here, he walked back with that much siege. If you just take a look, all of that siege he walked back with. It wasn't any of the other, you know, fodder or anything. Nope, just the siege, which is really weird. A lot of siege in that rally, so maybe that's the reason they ended up walking back. So then we go on to the next rally. You know, same deal. You know, this time it's, you know, the extra like 20k whatever. But they come in, and Panic maybe does something different. Maybe he like applies an attack boost for this one, like 70%. I don't really remember, but he comes up in here and look at the damage. So the damage was just around the same, maybe a little bit more, of course, well, a little bit more. I think it was like 100 extra, like 110k or so. T4 gone, and then a little bit, like probably another 110k, like around there, T2 range that was wiped out in this one. Now, again, of course, they got the walk back. Now this is really heartbreaking. Okay, this is heartbreaking because they get the walk back here, and again, it's the siege. I hate the fact that he wasn't able to cap these because the siege was just too much, and that usually has to do with something with army HP. And now this guy has some really nice HP. Now if we take a look at these heroes, I mean, we've only got one free to play. We've got Petite Devil pay to play. We've got Random Grove. I was gonna say like Random Bush guy, but I think it's Grove Guardian or something like that. Master Cook, and we have Berserker coming up in here. So, I mean, he's got some really good statistics, especially with the familiars and all. So this guy does hit really, really hard. And, you know, Panic wasn't able to cap him. I could not imagine this guy were to rally my own trap. It would be fucking awful for me. Anyways, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. And I just want to say, I will not be all that active on YouTube anymore. Like, I won't be like not non-active, right? But I won't be posting every day anymore. For a good while. I'm working pretty hard right now. I'm working like basically every day. Just constantly working. So you know what? Don't expect too much out of me, but just expect probably a video every other day. Anyways, love y'all, and I love the support and all that. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace out, guys.